If you are enrolled in the IGNOU BAVTM program, this one project stands between you and your degree, and most of the confusion around it starts with a single wrong number. Welcome to Shri Chakradhar Education. In this complete guide, you will learn exactly how to plan, write, and submit the IGNOU BAVTM project for BTMP-146, the right way, the first time. BAVTM is the Bachelor of Arts in Vocational Studies, Tourism Management, the new 4-year program aligned with the National Education Policy. And BTMP-146 is its project course. Here's the trap. There is an older program, BAVTM, whose project is BTMP-142. Most websites mix the two. If you follow BTMP-142 advice on a BAVTM enrollment, you can put the wrong code on your cover page and face rejection. By the end of this video, you will know the program at a glance, what BTMP-146 really is, how to choose a strong tourism topic, how to get your synopsis approved, how the report is structured chapter by chapter, and exactly how submission, Viva, and evaluation work. Everything here is built from official IGNOU sources, and wherever a figure can change, I will tell you plainly to verify it on ignou.ac.in. Section 1. The BAVTM program at a glance. BAVTM is offered by the School of Tourism and Hospitality Service Management, SOTHSM. It is a professional, skill-focused degree designed for people who work in or want to build a career in travel and tourism. The whole program runs across 4 years and 8 semesters and carries 160 credits. That is the modern, NEP-aligned structure. And it gives you real flexibility through exit options. You can leave with a certificate after the first year, a diploma after the second year, a full degree after the third year, and a bachelor's honors degree after the fourth. So even a partial journey earns a recognized qualification. Eligibility is simple. You need 10+2, or its equivalent. The medium of instruction is available in both English and Hindi, which makes the program accessible right across the country. The minimum duration is 4 years, and admission opens in the January and July sessions. The program fee is around 5,500 rupees per year, one of the most affordable vocational tourism degrees in India. Always confirm the exact current fee on ignou.ac.in before you pay. One quick reality check before we go deeper. IGNOU gives you a project guide booklet and a proposal pro forma, never a ready-made project to copy. Copied or repeated projects are rejected, and there is no refund. The research has to be your own. Section 2. BTMP-146 Decoded. Let us settle the code confusion first because it causes more rejections than any single formatting mistake. There are 2 tourism management bachelor programs that look almost identical. The older one is BAVTM, the 3-year program, and its project is BTMP-142. The newer one is BAVTM, your 4-year NEP program, and its project is BTMP-146. Same school, same kind of work, but a different code. And most blogs online were written for BTMP-142 and never updated. So when a website tells you your project is BTMP-142, stop. That is the old program. On the BAVTM program, your project is BTMP-146. Here is the simple rule. Do not trust a random blog for your code. Open your own registration details and your own project booklet and follow the exact code printed there. Put that same code on your synopsis and on your report cover page. Now, what is this project? It is a compulsory guided research project, a capstone. As a benchmark, the closest official tourism project, BTMP-142, is a 6-credit course worth roughly 180 study hours, needing a minimum of 40% to pass. Treat BTMP-146 as the same kind of serious, single-subject project, and confirm the exact credits and word count in your booklet. Its purpose is practical. IGNOU wants you to step out of the textbook and into a real tourism situation, a destination, a hotel, a travel agency, a fair, a heritage site, and study it with proper research methods. You take what you learned across the program and apply it to one focused theme. Section 3. Choosing a strong tourism topic. Your topic decides half your marks before you write a single chapter, so choose with care. A strong BTMP-146 topic has 4 qualities. First, it is specific, not broad. Second, it is local and reachable, so you can actually collect first-hand data. Third, it allows primary data, like surveys, interviews, or observation, because IGNOU values fieldwork over copied theory. And fourth, it links directly to what you studied: marketing, operations, culture, or entrepreneurship in tourism. Let me give you one running example that we will carry through the whole video so every step feels concrete. Our example study is a study of tourist satisfaction with guided heritage walks in the walled city of Jaipur, Rajasthan. It is specific, it is local, it allows a real survey of walkers and guides, and it connects to tourism marketing and service quality. That is what a strong topic looks like. A quick warning. An impressive-sounding, over-large topic is not a strong topic. It is a trap. The perfect topic is one you can finish well with the time and access you actually have. If you want a full list of ready topic ideas, we have a separate guide linked in the description. Section 4. The synopsis and how to get it approved. Before you write the report, you must write and get approval for a synopsis, your project proposal. You cannot skip this step. Starting the full report before approval is the most common way students waste months of work. A good BTMP-146 synopsis is short and sharp. It carries the title, a brief introduction and rationale, 3 to 4 clear objectives, a short review of literature, and your proposed research methodology, who you will study, how you will sample them, and which tools you will use. Keep it focused. The full report comes later. Now the part almost every website gets wrong, where the synopsis actually goes. Your synopsis does not go straight to IGNOU headquarters in Delhi. Instead, you prepare a file with the signed proposal pro forma, your guide's consent letter, and your guide's biodata. You submit that file at your study center or regional center. The center examines it and then forwards approved proposals to the discipline of tourism at SOTHSM. Only after this approval do you begin full data collection. For our Jaipur Heritage Walk study, the synopsis would state the objectives, measuring walker satisfaction, identifying service gaps and suggesting improvements, and the method, a survey of walkers plus short interviews with guides. Approve that, then go collect the data. We have a dedicated video on writing the synopsis in depth. The link is in the description. Section 5. Your guide or supervisor. You cannot do this project alone on paper. IGNOU requires an approved guide. The good news is that a guide is not hard to find. Your academic counselor at your study center is usually a recognized supervisor. Beyond that, a guide can be a university or college teacher in a relevant field, or an experienced tourism industry professional with the right qualifications. The guide plays 3 roles. They approve and sign your synopsis. They steer your methodology and keep your scope realistic. And at the end, they sign the supervisor's certificate that must sit inside your report. Without that signature, your report is incomplete. So treat your guide as a partner, not a formality. Meet them early, share your topic before you fix it, and take their feedback seriously. It is the cheapest way to protect your marks. Section 6. The report structure chapter by chapter. A BTMP-146 report has two parts, the front pages and the main body. Get the order right because evaluators check it. The front pages come in a fixed sequence. The title page with your name and enrollment number. Then the certificate of originality. Then the supervisor's certificate. Then your acknowledgement. Then the table of contents. And then a short abstract that sums up the whole study. Now the body. In 5 clear movements. Chapter 1 is the introduction and objectives. You set the scene, state the problem, and list your 3 to 4 objectives. Chapter 2 is the review of literature, what others have already found on your theme, and the gap you will fill. Chapter 3 is the research methodology, your study area, your sample, your tools, and how you collected data. Chapter 4 is the heart of the report, data analysis and discussion, where your tables, charts, and findings live, and where you interpret what the numbers mean. Chapter 5 is the conclusion, with your limitations and practical recommendations. After the chapters come your references, in a consistent style such as APA and then your appendices, your questionnaire, raw tables, and any supporting material. For our Jaipur study, Chapter 4 would show satisfaction scores from the Walker survey, a chart of the biggest service gaps, and a clear reading of what the data says. Then Chapter 5 would turn that into recommendations for the walk operators. That is how a report earns marks. Analysis, not description. Section 7. Formatting. Kept simple. Formatting will not win you a distinction on its own, but sloppy formatting quietly loses marks. So follow the basics exactly. Type the report on A4 pages, printed on one side with clean 1-inch margins and 1.5 line spacing. Use a plain, readable font, number every page, keep your headings consistent and label every table and figure. As a length benchmark, the official tourism project runs around 6,000 to 7,500 words, excluding references and appendices. Do not pad to hit some imagined 15 or 20,000 words you saw online. Quality and analysis matter far more than bulk. Confirm the exact word count in your own BTMP-146 booklet. When it is ready, bind it neatly, and keep your approved synopsis and approval letter inside, in the correct order. We have a full video on IGNOU project formatting. Link in the description if you want the deep version. Section 8. Submission, Viva, and evaluation. Here too, students confuse 2 different routes, so let us keep them separate. The synopsis, as we saw, goes to your study center for approval. The final report goes somewhere else. Today, most students submit the finished report online through IGNOU's official project submission portal, where you upload a single PDF and get a confirmation to save as proof. Depending on your mode, you may instead submit a hard copy to your regional center or to the Student Evaluation Division, Block 12, IGNOU, Maidan Garhi, New Delhi, 110068. Always follow the exact route your regional center specifies for the current session. On timing, projects for the June term end cycle are generally due by the end of May, and for the December cycle by the end of November. There is usually a small project evaluation fee paid along with your exam form. Both the exact date and the fee can change, so verify them for your own session. After submission comes the Viva Voce, a short oral defense held at your regional center, where an examiner asks you about your topic, your methods, and your findings. Your final marks come from both the report and the Viva together, and you need at least 40% to pass. So do not go silent after submitting. Revise your own objectives and methodology before the Viva. And be ready to explain your Jaipur data in your own words. Section 9. Is the BAVTM project worth the effort? Is it worth it? Yes, and not just for the marks. This is the one part of the program where you produce something real, with your name on it. A well-done project on a live tourism topic is genuine proof of skill you can show in an interview. Is the degree valid for jobs? IGNOU is a central, UGC-recognized university, and its degrees are accepted for employment and higher study. The vocational, NEP-aligned design of BAVTM is built specifically around industry skills, airport handling, tour operations, marketing, and entrepreneurship. What about career and scope? The tourism sector is broad. Travel agencies, tour operators, hotels, destination management, event and conference work, and self-employment in travel services. A strong project in one of these areas signals exactly where your interest and ability lie, which helps you stand out. So do not treat BTMP-146 as a hurdle to clear. Treat it as your portfolio piece, the one document that turns a distance degree into visible, practical evidence of what you can do. Before we finish, a few quick answers to the question students search most. Is BTMP-146 the same as BTMP-142? No. BTMP-142 is the older BAVTM project. BTMP-146 is the newer BAVTM project. Follow the code in your own booklet. And can I copy a ready-made project? No. Copied or repeated projects are rejected. Use samples only to understand structure. Do I submit the synopsis to Delhi directly? No. The synopsis goes to your study center for approval first. Only the final report is submitted online or to the evaluation division. And how long should the report be? Around 6,000 to 7,500 words as a benchmark. Confirm your exact figure in the BTMP-146 booklet. Let us recap. Know that your code is BTMP-146, not BTMP-142. Choose a specific, local, primary data topic. Get your synopsis approved at your study center before you write. Follow the fixed report structure, format it cleanly, submit through the correct route, and prepare properly for your Viva. Do all of that, and this project becomes the strongest thing on your BAVTM transcript. If this guide helped, subscribe to Shri Chakradhar Education for more IGNOU guides, and check the description for our synopsis, format, and topics videos. For personalized help, message us on WhatsApp. The number is in the description. This is BK Sahni from IGNOUproject.com. All the best with your BTMP-146 project.